everybody, it's Caroline Ravn. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna do something that I've been so excited about doing for such a long time. We're gonna be talking about the Ravn IIIs, and I'm so excited. If we're just meeting, my name is Caroline Ravn. I'm a full-time magician and YouTuber, and I'm also the co-founder of Ravn Playing Cards. And we just released Ravn IV. This was a Kickstarter campaign last year, and they just arrived. You know when they say, the eagle has landed? I'm more like, the raven has landed. Before we get into the video though, there is something that I have to tell you guys. If you do follow me on other channels like Instagram and Facebook, you might already know what's going on. And if you don't, here we go. Ever since we started Ravn Playing Cards, we have been talking about the Ravn cards as our babies. And I think we're gonna have to change the names for that because I am currently pregnant with twins. Yes, you heard that right. I am pregnant with twins, and it's not scary at all. It's extremely scary, and I'm super excited, and I'm hoping for guys, because if it's two, I want to name them Siegfried and Roy, or Hugin and Munin, or something cool like that. So I think we're gonna have to change the names from babies to something else. Now let's get right into talking about the Ravn IV. We're gonna be talking about all the 5 decks in this video, so it's gonna be a really long video, but I do hope you're gonna enjoy it, because we're gonna be walking through all of the differences and what they actually are, what you're gonna be getting. So in this collection, we're doing 4 normal size and 1 mini deck. Let's get right into talking about the main attraction, even though I think the Ravn X Limited is the main attraction. But yeah, I put a link in the description to where you can actually get these on my website, and they're currently shipping from America. If you're based in America, it should not take more than 1 to 2 weeks, but if you are outside of America, it can actually take up to 3 or maybe even 4 weeks because of the pandemic. Everything takes a little longer. We're of course working as fast as we can, and hopefully you'll get your card soon. All right, let's talk about the blue version first. The Ravn IV basically came in 3 different variants, where the Ravn IV has just 2 colors. So these are printed by USPCC, which is going to be interesting when I open these up, because I'm more of a open a Carta Mundi deck of a card person, as you might know. But here we go. A lot of things have changed on the Ravns, so let's see. Oh, look at that. The aces are changed, the jokers are changed, the backs are changed. This is actually the first time we're changing the back design, and also the fronts are different. So this is the blue box. We have the ambigram, so whichever way you were to read this, it's the same in all of the different designs, but whichever way you were to read it, it's an ambigram, and it says RAVN, which is my last name, stands for Raven. Not a lot of people know this, but my real name is Caroline Nilsson. Well, it used to be, it's not anymore. So it was Caroline Nilsson, but then I decided to change it because I thought Raven was cooler, because my grandfather was a magician and his name was, well, Ravn. So I took his last name when I decided to go full on magic. So up here it says it's poker size, down here it says playing cards, and down here we have a 4. This box is very matte and it feels very luxurious, and it's really nice. It has embossing all over. So as you can see here, it has embossing all around here. This is supposed to be some sort of ink stains, which I really like. And this embossing goes all the way around the entire deck. So you see here, this hand here on the side, this is something that we have had for the entire collection. So if you were to have anyone in the collection, you could actually get the hand on the side like this. It doesn't really matter which ones you own, you will still have that, you know, stop right now, thank you very much. No, Spice Girls, no one. You will still have that in your collection, which I think is really nice. So if we move on to the back of the cards, we have the back design, which covers the entire space like this. So this is actually a big change from what we used to do, but you still see the ravens. We still have that classic feel to it, where everything feels very centered. Up here in the design, you can also see that it says 4. On the top, we have another Ravn logo, and on the bottom, it says Stockholm17.com, CarolineRavn.com, Ravn IV poker size playing cards designed by Stockholm 17 for Caroline Ravn, magician. That's me. It's copyrighted in 2020 and designed in Sweden, where we both live. We have the classic grade, thin crushed paper stock. They're printed in the USPCC, and the boxes are made from Gambler's Warehouse. This also has embossing. We can see the raven here is embossed. We have the 17 for Stockholm 17, and this is something that we have had along the entire way, so this is not new at all. We have the CR down here as in Caroline Ravn, that's me. And as an upgrade for the campaign, we did inner printing on this deck. So here you see a spade. Here you have another CR kind of thing going on. The cards are not wrapped on the inside. They had a very successful Kickstarter campaign, which is, you know, amazing, and we decided to put a lot of money and effort into actually giving back to the community and creating something that was really useful and really cool. So we decided to upgrade the box with inner printings. So if you can see here, that is the, can I still do that? It's actually my hand. If you don't know, it's actually my hand on the sides and on these as well. I can't really do it. So that was one of the jokers from Ravn II, which is called Ravn Purple Haze. So that was the design for Ravn II Joker. And on the inside, you can see here, we have a reveal card in the bottom, which is really, really useful when you're a magician. So this one has the 5 of spades. So as I said, these cards are printed by USPCC on a very thin and nice stock. Take a look at that, it's really, really nice. And these cards are gonna fan amazingly right out of the box. And they're gonna handle perfectly, seriously, they're gonna handle perfectly right out of the box, which is amazing for someone who works a lot with cards. And I really enjoy bringing out a new deck of cards whenever I perform, if I don't need it to have it stacked before. Don't tell them though. If you have seen Ravns in the past, you will know that we have improved faces on the cards. So as you can see here, the faces are slightly changed, basically changed some hands and gave them a little more life to the eyes and stuff like that. When we printed these cards, we decided to do 2 colors. And how it works when you create cards is that you decide what goes on the front and on the back of the card. So you decide this side and this side. And when you do that, a plate is created. So that's where they're gonna use everything when they print, which gave us the rare opportunity to do something amazing with these cards, where we decided to do 2 different gaff cards. So if you got the red one, you would get 1 gaff card. If you got the blue one, you would get another one, which is, for me as a magician, amazing, because I use these all the time. Now let's go over the back design first. We have it here, same as the back of the box, really, really beautiful. Some sort of infinity thing here on the middle. Really, really, really nice. Let me introduce you to the first Joker, Sir Ravn IV. Look at this masterpiece. He's doing some sort of cardistry up here. He has this box down here, which we're gonna be seeing later on. As you can see here, there is a little reveal here in the box. So we have, that would be the Ace of Diamonds, is it? Yeah, that's the Ace of Diamonds. Then we have the loop. So here we see the same box, we have that raven coming down, and as you can see, he's actually pulling the string, so he's gonna close himself off in the box like this, and we call it the loop. I think it's really, really nice. We did a competition where we asked the backers of the cards to decide what we wanted to do with one of the gaff cards. We got a lot of really good suggestions, but we chose this one. So here we have the loop, but here we also have the loop. See here? This has a reveal card, and as you can see, this is a closed hand. So that is this hand. It's the hand from Ravn I. So that's the Crimson Red and Patrol Green. This is such an amazing contribution to the community, I think, where we actually asked a lot of fans what they wanted to have for the cards, and it ended up being such a beautiful thing. And then, of course, my favorite gaff card, a double backer. You can't go wrong with a double backer, really. This video would be so long if we actually played with all of them. So I'm just gonna put this to the side for now, and let's open the red one. Ridiculous. What is this? Relax, Caroline. Here we go. Nice. The same box as before, so we still have the same thing, we have the same information, everything is the same except the inner printings. So let's open this up. Same embossing, same everything. Here is something that we should talk about. Remember this. I love the color of the box. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's slightly brownish, very deep red, really, really nice. But we decided to go on a very classic red for the cards because I use them to perform, and you know, it makes more sense to have a really beautiful classic red. But when you open it, you get this slight difference, and I know that some people have seen this and be like, oh, what a shame, it would be so good. Like aesthetically, I agree. But performance-wise, I prefer to have them red. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Would you rather have the cards be this more like deep red, or do you think the classic red was the best choice? Please let me know, and I would really love to hear from you guys. Let's talk about the inner printings on this. So in this box, we have the first hand, which is also the same hand that we have on the side, you know, where we have the two decks. Really, really nice. And then we have another reveal on the bottom, which is the 10 of diamonds. As I said, everything is gonna be the exact same except for when we get to the gaff cards. For the gaff, we decided to keep the blue from the other ones. We have a red back and a blue back. So convenient for card tricks. I'm just so happy with this. This is brilliant. I get two different gaff cards in one, and I could not be happier. Now there's one thing that I wanted to keep for the red one, because we talked a lot about the blue ones. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is not my beautiful face. So here we go. This is Ravn IV Ace of Spades. And if you have been following me, and if you've seen the Ravns in the past. There are so many Easter eggs in here for you to enjoy. From the first edition, from some jokes, we have the first ever ambigram that was created. It's here on the side. Yeah, there's just so many details. You see this Gemini symbol down here? This is something that we used for the back design for the first, what is it, 7 decks? Yeah, the first 7 decks we used that one. Beautiful piece of work, and I'm so happy. And these also come as a sticker, by the way. I think these are absolutely beautiful. So this is like the house of the Raven. What I really like about working with Lorenzo is that whenever he has other projects going on, I don't know if he means to do this, but I feel like sometimes when he works on different projects at the same time, they kind of go very well together. And if you take a look at this, and you know that he created the House of the Rising Spade, this is the House of the Rising, you know, Raven, I guess. The Gemini here in the middle, when we started working together, he was also working on Gemini playing cards. Coincidence? I don't think so. This is also something that we keep doing for every deck that we have ever done. We have the MM, and then we have, what is that? 2 X's, because this was created in 2020, but we just released it 2021 because, you know, pandemic. I know a lot of you are excited for this next deck that we're going to be talking about. Take a look at this. How beautiful is Ravn X? So this is number 10 in the collection. We've been using Roman numbers for a really long time, like the entire time. So we thought it would be great, since this is number 10, we should do something with the number X. So this is Ravn X. It's a beautiful black matte box with red foil, and it has the black on black, and it has embossing. It has everything that you need, for a perfect deck of cards. For reals, this box is everything. So look at this. We have the same ambigram. We have a completely new layout on this box. Really, really cool. You see how the branches go to the other sides as well? See that number 4 here, number 4 here, a number 4 up here. Oh, it's really, really beautiful. And we also have the CR up here. So on the bottom, we have the same information, except for this one says Ravn X poker size. Just beautiful. And we went through so many designs for this front. We changed so many things. It just turned out to be so, so good. I'm just so, so happy. One thing that I really like is that you can see the ravens here. Black on black, you can't go wrong with that. And then we have the back, which looks like this, in your face like this. Really bright red, really, really cool, and it's just perfect. What can I say? Here we have the flap. On this flap we have a raven, on this we have the RR ambigram thing. When you print cards, things can happen. Like when you print boxes, things can happen. And you know how we had reveal cards on the boxes, on the red and blue boxes? We had that here as well. So as you can see here, we have inner printings all the way in, except for right in there, right in the middle. Like if you watch all the way in, you just see black. And it's not supposed to be black because there is supposed to be a reveal. We accidentally put this on the wrong flap, so when they glued it, it came out wrong. But you could still use it as a reveal. I'm not sure which reveal it is because I haven't opened it yet. It's in there, I promise you. Shit happens when you party naked. That's how my brother happened, and that's actually how my twins happened. So now let's take a look at these cards, and as you can see here, we have a beautiful back design, same back design as before. It has a slight pink to it. So here's the red and here is this black one. You see, it's not the same red at all. This one has more of a pink touch to it, kind of shimmers, but it's not foil. It feels like it shimmers when you do this in the sun. So it's really, really nice. Other than that, these cards are exactly the same. They're gonna handle the same way, which is very convenient and really, really nice. Everything is the same. We have the same jokers, we have the same ace of spades, and now I remember which was the reveal card in the bottom, and that is the 7 of hearts. Reason for that, you might think, it's because we used a duplicate 7 of hearts. And as I said before, we decided to do a lot of things for magicians in this deck of cards. You're gonna have some real advantages if you know that there's an extra 7 of hearts and you don't tell anyone. Yeah. Ravn X also came in the limited edition of Ravn X Limited that has mine and Lorenzo's signature here on the sides, and it also has a numbered seal. I already opened this one. This is number 151 of 750. Remember, you can get these in my online store, link in the description. We decided to do gilded cards. First time we've ever done this. Take a look at this. How beautiful! It's like a brick of red gold. And when you fan it out, it looks so... can you see that? Wow! Looks so good. I would not use this super form. I would just have that as a collection piece because it's really, really cool. And I really like how that red just pops in your face. It looks absolutely amazing. As I said, we also did a mini deck of the Ravn X. So it says mini size, otherwise it's the same. This box is slightly more waxy than the other box. This one is printed in China, so it's not gonna be the same paper stock or anything. This is also just for, you know, collectors or really, really small hands. So it might be perfect for kids. So we have the same as in Ravn X, except this is not 56 but 54 cards, so we had to remove 2 cards. So we're just gonna get 2 jokers. We see the open loop, not the closed one, and we don't have a gaff card. That was a lot of information. I do hope you enjoyed it though. If you would like to win these cards, I'm doing giveaways over on my Patreon. There's also a link to that in my description below. Every deck that I do a review of, or in this case, basically, am I reviewing my own cards? I guess I am. I'm giving away all of these to my Patreons. Make sure you go check it out. Do consider becoming a Patreon and help support this channel every way that you can. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Like that. How cool would it be though if I had twins? Oh, identical twins. Imagine all the tricks. Imagine all the tricks. Named Siegfried and Roy. Please pick the 10 of diamonds. It's gonna make this trick so much better. But it rhymes with my beautiful face. It's the beautiful ace. Can I keep that? I'm gonna keep that. Oh, look at that shine. So shiny. Do I have to vomit? No, I'm good. Whew, that was close.